Hello again, folks, and welcome back to Let's Play Iratus, Lord of the Dead. I'm your Dungeon Master, Darius. Last we left off, we had run into a bit of a snag of a wolf, but then otherwise we've been doing relatively fine, I like to think. We got a battle ahead of us, as well as some sacrificing to do, which I think might come in the form of that shade, now that I'm thinking about it. I also thought of a name for one of these brides, as I feel I have a character. Her name is Eliza. She was one of the characters that I played in the Curse of Strahd game, a DM PC, because again I was DMing, and she was a fantastic goddamn archeress of sorts. Archer, regardless. She was strong. She was also a Goliath. That was pretty fun. Let's see. I have nothing I want to get rid of. What am I doing? Going in here because I wanted to see anything else I wanted to use. 3 or 4 they receive more luck. That's a good thing to toss onto her. Let's see, you don't have a weapon. What are you? Don't really know what to call you. I would go with errant, because I'm terrible at naming characters and monsters and whatnot. I'm wanting to name these characters if only because they are, you know, getting more and more relevant, I guess, for lack of a better word. Let's see. Oh, yeah, we want to do in you, sir. I'm going to do in you as fast as we can. That's doing the trick.
One more for the stockpiles.
Also because I just don't want to be like, yes, my bride. Which bride? I don't know. One of them. Flames of love. Oh, and you got some hickory as well. That's annoying. Kind of want to do in the headhunter first. If only because I knew they're going to be a pain. Don't fully know what it is that you do, besides just stunning me, which is annoying, to say the least. So I can only do a spell once per turn. I have a problem with you. That problem is that you're alive. Yes. Or do you really want to be slapping at the individual that is probably going to save your life? Maybe. And murder.
Nice shot, sweetie.
Da-da-da-da. Thanks for the mana and wrath. You fool. I guess I'll murder you first. Feed the void. Alright. Yep, that worked. I was mostly worried about him deciding to run away. Or Brian. Essence of Mind. The mini's attacks restore 20% of the damage dealt as mana. See, I'm not quite catching what it is that's making mana so hard to obtain. Like, we have 100% mana here. I know we're not using mana at, like, a massively fast rate, but at the same time, it's like, why is mana so mana? Alright, so you've gained another point. When an enemy moves, or armor, right, gains evasion. Or I could do warning shot, ignore stances and wards, or interrupt stances and the target can't move for 2 rounds. Or Flames of eternal love, or flames of passionate love. That one's 70, sets target on fire for 4 rounds, dealing 35, or 85 and sets target on fire for 2 rounds.
I expect results.
Eliza's going to be more of the direct damage, do as much as possible, whereas the other bride is going to be, do damage slowly, painfully if necessary. Also going to up Eliza's HP. And if only I had that Banshee. I need a second headhunter if I wanted to improve this area. But again, I think I'm going to try to get to 100 for the obelisk. Alright, we need a sacrifice. I'd say it's the shade, but I need to get rid of the shade at another place. So I think we'll... Let's go ahead and sack a lost soul. See if we get out of that.
For you to play with.
Squad the squad. Lost soul. We can skip, but I don't feel like skipping. Burning blood. The minion's attacks restore 25% of the damage dealt as wrath. Each round of combat, Iratus gains 30 wrath. That was a very wrathful collection there. Oh, we're actually near the end of the Moines. Who would I give... Who would I give the Wrath, Burning Blood to get Wrath? I suppose Second Bride would have to do. Because they can do some pretty good damage. I think we're set for whatever comes in this next fight. What is in this? 2 golems and a doomsayer. The golems are going to be a problem. Golems are going to be a problem. Are they? Not for you. I think the golems are mostly going to be a problem for if I wanted to assault the front line. I think. 1 second. Feature 25% luck against... That's specific. Okay, that's just a feature of the brides. Okay. Yeah, that's just a feature of the brides. What am I thinking? Alright. What was your things again? Right. Gaining stuff when things happen. This annoying bastard. Rude. Oh, I hope that 40% accuracy holds up. Alright, Monty. Deal that guy in, please. Or redirect, that works too. Because then I can do this.
No, there's no sun up in the sky. Bony weather incoming.
Increasing desire to simply go, hey, shush. You missed. What was that buff? Oh, right. That's tough. 49 to 54. I want to do, again, I want to do in this guy first. Never mind, I'm doing in the golem first, I guess. And then have a snack, Monty.
My will is a tide that will wash away your pathetic civilizations.
All minions receive 10% extra damage dealt until end of combat. The item is expanded after use. Ah, oh, dang it. That's a good one, too. Too many good things sometimes. 83 souls. Round of combat. I think I'll save that for who's does it? Right, stats. I keep on looking at the top, you know, like, ah yes, that's the one I'm on. No, it's the arrow that you're on. We're gonna wait on those for you. Their armor or dust? Ooh, you do require armor or dust, but I kind of want to wait until we get some bigger, better stuff. Should I make another dude? I should make another dude. I'll make a lich. Powerful magical minion, but not really a true lich. Rather, these are pseudo-liches that borrow some of the designs made by necromancers of old. Most notably, these minions do not actually hold the soul of a necromancer. Instead, they serve as carriers for devastating spells that often sow destruction on both allies and enemies alike. They have, however, been known to take on the mannerisms of their creator, which can be so convincing that other undead tend to obey them. They are basically magical attackers, mostly. Bone shards, which deals a lot of damage to one enemy. Command Undead. A selected ally gains 18 attack and 18 dread for 2 turns. Doesn't stack. Sacrifice. Kills one ally, but the Lich and all allies gain 30 vigor. So this is kind of a last man standing sort of a thing. Kind of a if the minion is going to die anyways, might as well benefit from it, sort of a thing. Toxic Cloud creates a cloud at target position for 2 rounds, dealing 21 to 24 stress damage, 80%. That's good. To any enemy that enters it. Rain of Fire. Ignition, 75% damage to all allies and enemies except self. Yeah. And then it sets all targets on fire for 2 turns, dealing 75% of damage per turn. This, maybe in combination with something else that removes all of them, like the... Was it the Banshee? Might have been the Banshee. Would be good. Enemy Skeleton. Summons a skeleton. Summon skeleton gains 16 attack, 16 dread, 6 armor, 6 resistance until the battle ends. But that costs 75 wrath. It's expensive, but if you have yourself an empty slot because something died, that's can be handy.
Might I use this one sparingly if I care for my minions?
Now, seeing as he is a lich, I'll go ahead and throw him a brain. Why not? So, he is mostly going to be doing magic damage. So, we'll probably want to increase his attack. Unless I decide to make him... Yeah, let's up his magic damage shit. Magic attack deals 125 to 2 random targets and an ally on first position, or deals 125 to a random enemy and ignores ward.
My enemies are in for a nasty surprise.
Selected ally gains 18 for 2 turns. Oh, okay. This one moves the Lich backwards instead of forwards, whereas this one increases the damage from 18 to 24. That's pretty gross. Ridiculous. Kills an ally. Lich and allies gain 30 vigor. Or kills an ally for 40 vigor. Or kills an ally. Immediately resets cooldowns on Iratus' talents, making it possible to use them again during this round. So if you wanted to cast a spell again, all you need to do is sacrifice an ally. No. Toxic Cloud creates a cloud at target position. And this one, any enemy in the cloud loses all armor and resistance. Or an ally poisoned by the cloud has 3% chance to die. Boss is immune. Won't lie, don't like the idea of using the Lich.
Serve me well, my minion.
Maybe just to have him constantly in the back and using Command Undead, but other than that, probably just want to increase his attack. And then maybe accuracy too, because that is... I don't like accuracy being that low, my thing. And then why not chop in a little bit of health? We now have a Lich! Yay! Also, what is it the Lich does? Uh-huh. Ooh. Yes. I don't like that one. I don't know. Has a sense of regality to him. What am I doing? I'm going back into the graveyard. Oh, of course you guys got some level ups to do. You know what? Get that skeleton in there. Get him some love. Let's see. My Banshee. In a position. And loses evasion for 3 rounds, or removes all buffs. I like the idea of removing all the buffs.
Get back to battle.
Then... keep those at the ready. Damn it. I need you to have more attack. To attack the more. Alright, catch him. 50%. Oh, that's already. God damn. I think dual cruelty might be better in this circumstance. Yes. Alright. Let's see. The bride could use a little bit of a rest. So let's replace you two at the moment. Then double checking your things. It's a front line, mid row, back line. Okay, your position there is relatively better. Alright, back into the dungeon. We would capture that event, but I see a soul spring. Always assume that I'm going to use the first team first. Oh my god. I did it. We're on it. Look at that.
Built on a foundation of bone.
Excellent. So that is going to be anywhere between 16 and 24 diggers' souls every single time that we finish a battle. Sounds good to me, because there is a battle coming right up. Let me double check my artifacts really quick though. Wrath. Extra damage dealt. Nah, we're good. Let's see. Executioner, Stone Golem, Conscript, and a Madman. Madman! Alright. First and foremost, I want you dead. So...
Don't know why. There's no sun up in the sky.
And Stymie.
Bony weather incoming.
And then hopefully... Okay. I was hoping it was going to be the other dude, but hey.
Brave are an excellent source of fresh corpses.
Yep. Oh, you got pulled, you bastard. Removes all debuffs. If I can't murder this guy first. Now, are you able to do anything, Mr. Second Position? Yes, you are. Won't lie, that had me worried a little bit. Let's see.
Ooh, I hope there will still be enough left to reanimate.
Sure there will be. I could hook, I could pull the guy from the back to the front and stun him. Can you be moved? Yeah, you can be moved. Or you could just deal damage to the both of them. Jacket hook. And stunned. Excellent. It still gets redirected to the golem, despite the fact that the golem was stunned. That's kind of hilarious to me.
Your frail bodies fail you.
Come on. Finish this fight up.
You know, if this keeps up, I'll be done purging the world ahead of schedule.
We have a schedule. Another thing for Dark Knight. Need. There's noise. Yeah, that's a lot better. That's so much goddamn souls. Let's see. You know what? This time, we're getting some experience points for my main squad. There we go. What is that? Oh, man. Gonna be 2 of those annoying ones. Facts. You leveled up. Oh no. Did you level up? I don't think you actually leveled up. It's showing that you had leveled up. But... Alright, 6 points. I still want to get that attack up. 2 points. Kind of annoying, but... let's get your accuracy up a little bit. 4 points. Here we go. Mr. Dark Knight, I think you're going to take some more vigor. Yes. Why not? Nah, we'll wait. I went and spent stuff, so we'll wait on that. Actually, I could give them both dusts. And the weapon. I'll give him enough to upgrade his attack. Excellent. And then the Dark Knight gain an ability. Did I forget to give him an ability last time? I think I did. I would like it if instead of these granting time enemy receives a buff or debuff. With my current party, a debuff really wouldn't work out. All is dust. Enemies to the chosen position. Deals damage equal to 25% the sum of the Dark Knight's armor. Critical hit will deal 400%. Or deals additional 4 damage for each buff. Oh, this one is 4% for each buff or debuff on the target. This one's 25% of my armor and resistance. I'm going to go with all is dust.
Get back to battle.
This way, if he ever gets into the back line, he can essentially just throw himself into the front line. Boy. Alright. Back to the dungeon. We'll fight this lot. Cake walks. I like cake. And I like walks. As thus, I shall go on cakewalk. I think you
There's no sun up
will be the one to die first.
Bony weather in
Sacrifice. 1 block increases damage dealt by 50% plus 1 ward. Well. Part of me suddenly really wishing my Dark Knight was in the back row for that one. Alright. That's a problem. We have ourselves what I like to call a probble. Mark this position. Ow. Yeah, this is going to be a situation. Say the least. Alright. Because in order to murder them, I will need to stick to using this. And then just going. And it's quite clear that they only target ones with low ass HP, so that's something I need to consider as well. 3% chance. This has a good chance of murdering this gal. And then I just have my Dark Knight slap her. Ow. Consider the following. Heart piercer. 131 damage.
A sad display for mortal kind.
God damn, level 10 brain. I'm getting a lot of potion files, which is unfortunate because, again, I'm basically almost never going to use them. Like, again, this whole RNG thing kind of... Not even RNG, just the way it is. Ah, yes. Trial and error for 5 centuries. I'll probably end up just looking up recipes.
With knowledge and will comes victory.
Ouch. That is both good and bad. Target minion deals 25% damage and receives 25% damage until the battle ends. Obnoxious, really. If I get anything I want to use in the dungeon, probably did not. Your minions stumble upon a field of mushrooms littered with human bones. You can't recall ever having seen this particular variety, but you can already tell that it produces a powerful poison. While your minions are quickly gathering any useful remains for your stockpiles, you wonder what would be the best way to use this discovery. I'll let my undead poison their weapons.
All for my future kingdom.
Sometimes the most obvious course is the best. All you really care about is using the deadly nature of these mushrooms against your foes. So why not have your minions use the mushrooms as crude poison against the mortal resistance? 4 bones? Oh, for 2 battles, my party receives 25% increased attack. Hell yeah. That'll be just enough for whatever this boss is. That said, I'm gonna go ahead and fight this dude. Hello. Well, you are a problem, but I think she's a problem even worse. We're gonna stymie her.
Ashes to ashes, dust to dust.
Excellent. Liza? And then... Can't move them, but I might be able to stun you. Or not. Wrong person to stun, but you know what? Still works out.
One less annoyance in the world.
Indeed. Ow. That's no bueno.
You don't know why? There's no sun up in the sky.
Claw, claw.
Bony weather incoming.
Furious growl. Why don't we use a seething wrath right here? Liza? You know what? Light this bitch on fire. Wow, you really don't like my dog, do you? That's a shame.
Soon this
He might have let you pet him.
mine.
Ooh. Minion receives 24 attack and 24 dread when an ally dies. Dang it. Like, that was sounding really damn good, and then when an ally dies. Oh. That's a shame. Well, Headhunter leveled. So he can actually get that additional attack. And we got enough for stuff with the graveyard again. I just want to pump up the arena some more. No, I want to do some more excavation. Random parts. Actually, wait. If it's 50 per, I need a mummy and a zombie. Yeah, let's get those. One zombie.
No brain, but all firepower.
One mummy. Just pop you in. Yes. Increase the chances of excavations. More random artifacts. This has been a good time so far. I hope that doesn't suddenly turn ahead or two. One battle after calcination. We'll go ahead and take that because I wanted to do some was it calcination? Allows turn brains or items into mana. Nah, I wanted to do extraction to distillation. Jeez, I can't word. There. Everyone's healed a little bit. I'm going to go ahead and call an episode here. When we return, we have but one more event. Then the boss fight. I'm not sure what's up with that boss fight, but it's looking suspicious. And I also got to use some artifacts in there. So, thank you for everyone so very much for watching. I hope you guys are enjoying this series as much as I'm enjoying playing it. And as always, I hope to see you guys in the next video. Here. Cheers.